All right. Welcome, 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 Facebookers, to day number 553, which also happens to be our Woo birthday. Oh my God. It's our second anniversary, the second birthday for Wake Up Everybody virtual community, where we have chosen to
Right.
continue this powerful journey, to be
Okay,
aligned
guys.
as a powerful community. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Zoomers. I'm loving hearing the voices in the background as you enter this space. Come on into the party. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I love that somebody just did a party favor emoji. Yes, it's about that time. It's party time. I love that I'm seeing names that I don't recognize because folks have come to the party that don't necessarily do the work with us every day, but you're here to join us today. And I haven't said who I am. My name is Shawnee Renee Trellis Benton Gibson. I am the executive producer and the founder, co-creator with Spirit of the Wake Up Everybody virtual community. And I am super proud to be in this space with you today, celebrating 365 days times 2 of the Wake Up Everybody journey. So let's do what we know how to do, which is to start. You don't need anything but your heart and your open mind and your stories and your choosings, because today's topic is we choose, or we chose actually, and we are choosing and we are chosen as a community, no matter how long you've been in this sacred space. So come on in, come on in, come on in. If you see that somebody is not here that has been a part of this journey, if you know somebody that would benefit from witnessing this auspicious occasion, please do text them. Some of you, I sent a text with an image. Send it out to folks, and they can be first timers for our second anniversary or Wooniversary celebration. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, my New York community is just being New York-ish with the horns, and that's just part of it. We make it do what it does and woo, no matter what is happening in the background.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, together, we're learning, discerning. We're striving. Together, together, we're leading, connecting, transforming. Together, together.
All righty, family. We are back in the sacred space for day number 553. What an amazing accomplishment. What an amazing community you have been. Just want to look at your faces for those of you who can come on camera, because we want to make sure that we can see you and feel you throughout the day. And I also want to take time for us to demonstrate our woolicious presence in the space through wearing our paraphernalia, our merchandise. So show yourselves, show yourselves. I see you, Coach Cheryl, with your Woo t-shirt on. I see you representing. Who else has on the Woo merch? Kaisha, you have on Woo merch? I see you, Tiffany. I see you representing Zakia. I see you representing, okay, no, Kaisha, you going to work, you can't flow like that. I see John Carl matching me. Yes, John Carl. Who else? Who else in the space is representing? Anybody else come off mute? Let us know. Let us know. I can't see everyone. Oh, I see Woo Mugs. Yes, sweetness. Who else has that? I have mine in the kitchen. I'm not going back in there to get it. We have work to do this morning. But yeah, let me know. Let me know who's out there. Just unmute, drop it in the chat. And if your intention is to get it later, you can pretend like you have it on. It's all good. So, yes, definitely. You can spotlight me, family. We're going to be speaking out loud and generating just like we know how to do. So we're at 45 participants in the space, and I'm asking you to invite those who used to be here. Like I just sent Vielka Vinlatter a text inviting her into the space because she was one of the first admins to co-create this sacred space with us when we were like moving from day 1 to day 30. And then I was like, come on, I think she came in later. But it's like, come on, let's keep doing this. And she was like one of the principal people that helped to build the foundation for the Wake Up Everybody virtual community. And who knew we would be here 2 years later, still doing this. So what will we talk about in this space today? Let us first begin with some of the woo happenings. And I'm going to share a story. But before I do that, I want you to help me to co-create it. For those of you who know me and know me well, you know, words are my ting ting, right? I love words. I have since I was a little girl. But what I want to do, 2 years is a big deal, Imani. What I want to do is to ask everyone to drop words into the chat that are about your woo journey. And we'll see where that takes us. I'm going to put together a spoken word something for us just to tell the story of woo. So let's see where that takes us. So thank you, Mika. Love is in the air. Love is in the space. Just so grateful for love, for sure, because it is demonstrated every day and I feel the love. And let's keep inviting people in. We're at 48. Not sure where we are on Facebook and adding to those numbers, but let's hit the 50 mark and then we'll see where we go from there. Keep dropping the words in. Keep sharing the love. Please do. And then we'll see what I can create with all of you or co-create. All right, I see it. Ascension. Y'all are just really hooking me up. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of that. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. And let's see what Spirit has for me to share with all of you about the story of woo. All right, so let's see how we can play this. I've never done this before, but I'm going to ask Coach Kinyofu if you can unmute some folks and call their names, and I'm just going to generate as I hear the names being called.
Okay, well, Steffi's already unmuted.
All right, come on.
Oh, I'm sorry, I just got here.
All right, just what's your word for woo?
Energize.
Energize, thank you. Let's hear from a few more, Coach Kinyofu. I need a few more words to like prime my pump.
Okay, Cheryl Howard, Dion Nichols, Dr. Alexia.
Elevate.
Elevate. So energized, elevate.
Sweetness.
Stretching, stretching, stretching.
Jacqueline. Laura.
Good morning.
Awakening.
Awakening.
Healing.
Healing. Thank you. I think that was Louise. I've been hearing that voice for 2 years.
Yes, it was.
Nika. Denise. Nefertiti.
My word is love.
Love,
Community.
community,
Connection.
connection,
Stacy.
Growth.
growth,
Teresa. Veronica.
Revelation.
revelation, rejoice,
Focus.
focus,
Wendy. Z. Zuhura.
Transformative.
transformative.
B.
Say the last word again.
B.
B-E. All right. All right, two more, Coach Kenyofa, and we'll see where it takes us.
Joy Doreen. Dr. Kennenbrew.
Inspiration.
Inspiration. All right. Let's rock, everybody. And if you hear something that sounds good to you based on what we've generated, just come on and say, woo-hoo, because I'm going to use that as my fuel to carry forward.
Would you like some sound support, sister?
Yes, thank you.
I need to have the share.
All right,
that's a
go ahead.
possibility.
Definitely. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, let me get my sound set up for us here.
All right, so let me start. Woo, woo, woo. There's a possibility that we can show up in this community and do what we do. Because being a Wooster means that we are focused, that we rejoice each and every day, that we bring it in the way that we know to reveal and to stop concealing our heart's desires. When I think about love, I think about woo. When I think about community, I think about woo. When I think about woo, I think about you. Because you have been showing up and revealing yourself every day. This deep connection and growth has us flying and not denying who we are, because we're powerful more than we can ever know. Our love is everlasting in woo. Our love is energizing in woo. Our love is elevating in woo. We keep transforming every day. We keep showing up, clicking buttons, popping links in and doing what we know how to do. Woo is good to the last drop. Woo is stretching us and awakening us. And as I awaken and hold my head up high, who gets to look at it and I get to look at them is you, Woo. Is you, Woo. All of the excellence of Woo, and ooh, good Woo. Like we keep showing up and we stretch and heal. And I hear your voice and you hear mine, and it's delicious. Good to the last drop, Woo. We keep doing it, Woo. Waking up, doing all the things that we do so that we can keep getting up, so that we can keep stretching and growing and loving and feeling and sharing and doing what Woo does. Woo do what we do. Nobody else can do what we can do because we choose. We choose, Woo. We choose, Woo. We choose every single day. We choose. Ashe. I love y'all. All right. So, family, this is what we gonna do. We have our first Woo Anthology share for you. This gift that came from a community member. And just so delighted to be able to share on this level with everyone. Some of you have experienced writing your Woo stories as part of the book that we're generating this year, 2022. And we're just so grateful for it. And so listen up as we experience the energy and the stylings of our narrator, Coach Candace Harper, as she shares the story of my beloved daughter, Jasmine Nicole Gibson, who is also the creator of our intro for the Wake Up Everybody community. So let's experience the joy of this piece that Jasmine wrote, and also the pain, of it as well. So give me 1 second, family, as I pull this up. Today, our tech has been a little bit challenging, but we know and trust that y'all will bear with us as we go through this experience. All right, here we go. Coach, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, awesome. You can begin.
I could hear the heavy breathing of my infant nephew sleeping peacefully close by. I envied his freedom. He was completely unaware of the hand that life had just dealt him. His mother, my older sister, was gone just 2 weeks after his birth. I never imagined that this is where I would be at that point in my life. I was lost, hurt, depressed, and filled with so much grief. I could not close my eyes without replaying the image of my sister in that hospital bed, unresponsive and pumped up with fluids. It was a nightmare, and I kept waiting to wake up and sigh with relief that none of it was real. I barely moved from the couch at my brother-in-law's house. That was the spot where I sat, slept, and played with my niece and nephew. At some point, I began developing this excruciating pain in my legs from staying in the same spot for so long. And when I stood up, my legs would be so numb that I would just fall right back down. I barely ate or slept during that time. A year later, I recalled watching a video of myself and getting emotional because I realized that I was withering away. I looked sickly and unhealthy. I focused all of my time and energy into taking care of my nephew. I didn't desire a break because I didn't want to be alone with my thoughts. I didn't have time to focus on the fact that my sister was no longer here with me. The truth was, nothing could erase that thought from my mind. I did my best to swallow my pain and smile for the sake of the kids. I didn't want my dark energy transferred to them. I didn't want them to sense that anything was wrong. And one day, early in March of 2020, my mother, Shawnee Renee Benton, reached out to me with an idea to start Wake Up Everybody community on Zoom. And she was extremely excited about the prospect of getting people together from all walks of life to learn and teach one another about topics that they were considered experts in or had an extreme passion for. She asked me to help her with technology, moderating, and promotional materials for the community. And at first, I was skeptical about getting involved. I was barely able to sleep because I was taking care of a newborn and I was grieving. Besides, the calls were early in the morning. Also, I didn't want to commit to something when I didn't feel healthy in my mind, my body, and my spirit. Emotionally, I was hanging on by a thread. And though unsure, I agreed to participate because I enjoyed the prospect of being in partnership with my mother. I chose.
I chose.
I chose.
I chose.
I chose.
I chose.
I choose.
I chose.
I
choose.
chose.
I chose.
I chose.
I chose.
I chose.
I chose.
Chose.
Chose. Chose.
Chose.
I chose. I
I
chose.
chose.
You can begin the music.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, comes without a warning, love, weighs heavy on my mind. Oh, then I look at you, and the world's all right with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day.
Bonjour, everyone. Grand Rising. My name is Farrelly Ayodele St. Louis, and I am based in Brooklyn, New York, the stolen land of the Lenape. And I have been chosen to be involved in the reproductive justice work as a doula and an advocate in the capacity as a postpartum doula. I've been chosen by my ancestors. I come from a line of grand midwives. And every time I try to avoid this whole situation and the mortality conversation, I'm forced to be in these spaces to bring new life because I am needed. And so I am chosen. Let's watch.
Me? Me? Oh, I'm up for it. Me? Wait. Me? Ooh. I'm up for it. I'm up for it. Me.
Hello, my name is Patrick. I use the he series pronouns, and I am zooming in from Milford, Connecticut, the stolen land of the Podnock people. And I choose to be a supporter for those that are becoming parents and are parents, including my brother and sister-in-law who for the past 5 years struggled and finally gave birth and created a new life. So I choose to keep that bubble inside me growing, and I'll be a parent one day. Let's watch.
Here's the dirt. Here's a seed for you. Here's a seed for you. Seed for you. Seed for me. It's you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Christine. I use she, her pronouns, and I am zooming to you from Carmel, New York, the stolen lands of the Lenape people. I am a people pleaser, and normally people call me and ask for things, and I feel this anxiety in having to deliver to them. And last night, the emails start coming, the phone starts ringing, and I start to feel that anxiety, and I decided, you know what? I choose to be in a different relationship with this. I do not choose to take on all that anxiety. Let's watch.
Bling. I'm not answering that. Get up off me. Bling. I'm not answering that. Greetings, family. My name is Shawnee Renee Gibson, and my pronouns are she, her, hers. I am sitting here on the stolen lands of the Lenape people in South Ozone Park, Queens. And when I think about choosing, oh my God, I think about woo. And in the beginning, how in the first 100 days, I felt like I had to be at every single session that we facilitated, because after all, I invited all these people in, and it's my responsibility to make sure that I'm adminning, that I'm doing the slide decks, that I'm onboarding people, that I'm listening, that I'm being the executive producer, that I'm doing all the things, right? And I chose back in 2020 to let that go so that I could get some sleep and then also actually be a witness rather than a generator. Let's watch.
Morning, everyone.
Where's my popcorn? I want to watch.
Hold on.
This feels good.
Thank you, actors. All right, Woo community, here we is. So I want to see everybody, and I will also want to acknowledge our phenomenal musician, Dave Ross. Dave, come on camera for a little bit so we can give you some love.
Thank you, everybody.
Have a good day.
Good to see you all. So good to see you.
Yes, because without him, it's just not as sharp and juicy as we like it to be. All right, so we're going to go in gallery view so I can check out all of the awesome, delicious folk that are in the space. What you just witnessed was Big Apple Playback Theater, and playback is done all over the world, 50 some odd countries, probably more now. since I last looked at those statistics. And it is a form of improvisational theater where we hear stories in the space right in the moment and then act them out on the spot using spoken word, using movement, using dramatization, so that your stories can come alive. So today we're going to experience your stories in the Woo Nation so that we can play them back and celebrate our 2nd anniversary. And we're also going to experience a little bit of video shares and excerpts from the Woo Anthology. So all of those stories will co-create a phenomenal experience of celebration. So I am so excited about that. But for us to be able to fully participate as 63 members strong in the Zoom space, and somebody shout out how many people are on Facebook, because I know some folks are in transit, they couldn't jump on. So how many folks we got on Facebook with us this morning?
So far we have 6.
All right, 6. We loving you, 6. That makes it 69. That's a good number. I won't say why. And we're just going to do what we do in this space. And we're going to make sure that the Facebookers are included in it all. But it's great to be a witness, Facebooker. So yeah, let's do that too. So let's talk about how we're going to participate. So if you see in a box where there's not a face in it that is live, right? We want you to hover over that box. Right now, I'm looking at Teresa Scott's box. And Teresa, all them other mornings where you jump on and your head is floating in the box, today you're not gonna give us some? So please come on off from off camera and come on so we can see you. But find a box where a person is just, your name is just displayed, and hover over it. You'll see a blue box with 3 white dots. And I'm going to ask that you click that box and it'll drop down if you're on a laptop, and it'll say hide non-video participants. So go down and hit that so that you can only see people who are on camera. Like I see Sweetness's awesome face and Wendy Pierre with her little ponytail to the side. I see you, girl. And I see Pamela and her glasses and her pink. So just go to hide non-video participants so you can only see people who are on camera, because we want to set a stage for the performance today that is good and plenty for you to engage in and enjoy our shares for this celebration. And if you're on a phone, what you can do is go to more, and then you click more. And for some reason, it says show non-video participants, but click that and it will take off anybody who is off camera so that we only see those who are on. So what we're going to do is when the Big Apple Playback Theater folks are performing after stories are shared on video, or they're read by our narrators, or they're shared by community members, we will go off camera so that we can enjoy playback, playing the stories back. And you'll hear me say, let's watch. So if you hear that and you're still on camera, just go off camera so that you can experience it like a show, because that's what it is. And I think I have covered everything. I will call you back on camera when it's time for us to get stories from the community, and then we'll go off to watch the stories that are shared. Everybody got it? Thumbs up if you got it. Thumbs up if you got it. I see Nika nodding with her pretty yellow and beautiful self. I'm like, how you looking like this early in the morning? Looking great. I see Nicholas Quasi. I see Amal Dumas, my love. Thank you for being here. So awesome. And we're at 65. Let's get to 70, y'all. Let's get to 70. All right. So now that we have that in place and you know how to participate, let's practice, right? So let's watch. That means go off camera, family, and only the actors stay on. So I still see you looking. Veronica, I see you looking. Coach Cheryl, Tiffany, y'all the admin team, act like you know what to do now. Come on, come on, come on. John Carl, I still see your Woo logo. See John Carl acting up today. He must be in the bathroom. Let me stop his video. Can you remember to put it back on? So now you see, I see Sahura. And like, if we have to stop, thank you. If we have to stop your video, that means you won't be able to come back on freely. So here we are. Dave, show yourself too. Come on, come on. Let's see you as well. Great job, family. So look, we have a stage. If you see anybody but the 5 of us, that means you haven't stopped you haven't done the hide non-video participants or show non-video participants. So do that, take care of that. Now, let's come back on to demonstrate You'll hear me say, thank you, actors, and then the community comes back on, and then we'll hear from the storyteller if they have shared a live story, what the experience was for them, and then we'll ask for the next story. So excellent. I only see, let's see, maybe 5, 10, 15, 20, 24 people on camera. That means the rest of everyone else is off. Thank you. Awesome. Seeing you, loving it. So now what we're going to do is some sociometry. So everybody come back on camera who has been on camera. Thank you. And if you have been in this Woo Nation for the full 2 years, stay on camera. And it doesn't mean that you came every day, but since its inception, stay on camera. Since its inception, that was March 29th, 2020. Y'all may have been there when I shared. The first Woo session was leaning into loss. Inception. All right, great to see you. Give yourselves a hand. I see my cousin Alexia. I see Veronica. I see Athenia. I see Yogisha. Awesome. All right, everybody go off camera. Go off camera. If you have been here for at least 1.5 years, right? You joined the party 6 months later, Christine, go off camera. And you joined the community, what would that have been? March, the 9th month. What's the 9th month? September? If you joined around that time in the fall of 2020, show yourselves, come on camera. Woo, woo, woo. I see Amelia, I see Adam Epps and John Carl and Terry and Amaduma and Sharina and Kwazi and Abimbola. Yes. Awesome. So go off camera. If you came into the Woo community in 2021, that was a good year. Come on camera. Hey, Ariane. Hey, Adam, how you gonna be in both groups? Doreen, Pam, I love it. Wendy, Candace, yes. Thank you. Come through 2021. Oh, all right, go off camera. And I'm going to still use 2021, but if you came at the latter part of 2021, you can come on camera like you caught up with the party and jumped in at the latter part, the fall into the winter of 2021. Come on camera. All right, hey, I don't know who this is. Thanks for the chest. Thank you. Oh gosh, awesome, Cheryl. Hey, Miss Martinez, how you doing? Excellent. So go off camera. And if you are a newbie, a newborn, you came into the Woo community at the top of March 2022 and you're still going strong with the community, whether it's on Facebook or in Zoom, please come on camera. Hey. Hi, Anna Palmer. Hi, looking pretty in your purple. I know there's others that joined in 2022, but thank you for representing the 2022ers. All right, you can drop it in the chat too. Thank you everybody for that. Now, another share that will lead us into more playback. If you have chosen something as a result of your participation with the Wake Up Everybody community, come on camera. If you've chosen anything, chosen to heal, chosen to grow, chosen to transform, chosen to release that relationship, chosen to transform your body, chosen to say yes, chosen to forgive, chosen to just be you authentically and unapologetically, come back on camera. I know there are more of you than that. There's some people who are not on camera. Let me bring my behind on camera because I chose to. Yes, look at us. Look at us. So now we're going to experience one of your stories of choosing. So today's theme is we chose, I or we are choosing, I or we are chosen, because we're all the chosen ones, y'all. But we want to hear more details about that. So who has our first story? And here are the rules. Please do share a story that's true. You must be in the story. In this process, you don't say, oh, Veronica, share your story. That's Veronica's choice to raise her digital hand or her fleshly hand on her own. And if there's somebody in the story that happens to be in this community and the story may be low vibrational, or it might have nuance that is about their business, change the name to protect the innocent or the not so innocent. So let's do this. Let's do this. So who has our first story? And we're going to start with, yeah, I choose, because normally in playback, we start with how you doing, but I think we already warmed up to being great. So who has our first story? Raise your digital hand or your fleshly hand, and we'll look out and see what's up and who wants to share. And y'all, we don't have a lot of time, so don't be shy. All right, Pamela is our first storyteller. All right, so Pamela, if your story was a color, what color would it be? Unmute yourself.
Red.
Red. All right, so please share this red story with us. Where does it begin?
It began when I chose to join the WOO community.
Awesome.
It began when I chose to show up and support, and I chose to allow myself to be supported. It showed up when I decided to be in community and to give and receive love, support, encouragement, and to share myself authentically. And I'm choosing that each and every day, and I'm complete.
All right. So what I want to ask of you is to share a bit more about those choosings and the impact. Like, you chose to come into this community and you're still here, you keep coming back. What have you gotten out of that choosing?
I've gotten the energy and the transformation and the exchange of energy. So not only am I giving out, or I'm just showing up, I'm actually showing up. And I'm showing up as authentically as I possibly can. And I'm open to receiving as authentically as I possibly can.
Wow. And as you've stretched, what has the feeling been for you?
Surprisingly, I feel more empowered than I did on my own. And I always thought that I was powerful and, I don't need anybody, I don't need anything. And I thought that being supported was a sign of weakness. But I realized that being supportive is very powerful, and that I'm standing not only in my strength, but in the strength of the community.
Beautiful. Thank you for being the first one to share. We so appreciate you, beloved. We're going to see your story as a fluid sculpture. And the title is Surprisingly. Let's watch. Order is Chris, Kat, and Io.
Oh, give me your hand. Your hand. Okay, and you. Give me your hand. You take my hand.
Come underneath. Come underneath. There's more space for you. Yes. Come underneath.
So much stronger together.
Let us cover you. Come. Come
Give me your
underneath.
hand.
Come get covered and wrapped in this reciprocity. Come.
Thank you, actors. Inviting their community to come on camera, and just the reminder, if you hear me say, let's watch, that means go off camera. After the story is complete with someone and I title it and I say, let's watch, that means go off camera so you can see the stage with just the actors. It just improves your experience. So Pam, how was that for you, beloved? And we can't see, oh, there you go. Unmute yourself.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow.
Wow. Exactly. And thank you for your libation. First crier of the day. I thought it was going to be, my tears got right at the edge, then they sucked back in when I had to do the poem. So thank you for crying for me. All righty. Yes. So, family, this is how this works. You get to share and then you get to be poured into in the form of playback. So, more I chose, I'm chosen, I choose stories. This is about choice. And the Wu Anthology has the word choice and community in the title. So, community, who has the next share? What have you chosen?
I'll go next.
All right. So we have Teresa. Thank you. Go ahead, share. Where's your story begin?
I chose to fight cancer in spite of what cancer was offering me. I chose to live and not die. I chose to gather around the Wu family and my other family to seek healing, love, and light. I chose a year ago, and I'm still choosing. I choose to be the best mom, woman, daughter, sister, friend, but I also choose me. I'm choosing myself daily, more and more by the day. And I love it.
And we love you. And so lots of stuff you have shared. And so let's delve into the choosing of you and what that looks like. Before you came into the Wu space, was this level of choosing happening for you? Like really,
No.
like the prospect of cancer, would you have handled it the same way?
No, definitely not. Not at all.
All right, so tell us about that, Teresa. Like what was life like before you were in the Wu space?
I was scared. I didn't believe in myself a lot. I was always self-doubting, over-talking, not listening, not like being my better self. I wasn't loving me, that's for sure.
And what did that look like?
Well, because it's like what loving me looks like is like not taking care of myself. Sometimes not getting dressed, not getting out of bed, not working for years. not even not thinking that I could progress to the place that I have progressed. So, but in choosing me, I'm doing some awesome, great things. I got a part-time job. I'm loving this life. I'm planning to move to Costa Rica. That's one of my goals. I never thought about even going out of the country, but that is just so. I've been searching for Costa Rica, just searching how to live in Costa Rica, and I would have never thought about living in Costa Rica. The group that I work with, one of our goals is to be in Costa Rica.
Got that.
So, and that's awesome.
All right. So Teresa, thank you for sharing.
And I'm complete.
Thank you. We're going to see your story as a transformational fluid. And the order is Patrick, Io, and Christine. And the title is Costa Rica, Here I Come. Let's watch. Everybody go off camera.
Let me remove this shell.
Ooh.
How do I get out of this shell?
I get up today. I just can't. I'll stay here.
Can somebody help me get this shell off of me?
I just don't wanna do anything.
Oh yes,
No.
hi.
Not gonna.
Yes. I'm Teresa. Yes, it's me. I see you. Can you view mine?
Yes, I can.
Out of my shell. Thank you.
Something.
Oh.
I'm gonna get out and do something. my wisdom.
That's great. Oh, now, where do we go? Where to? What next?
Rika.
Thank you, actors. Community, come back on. And Teresa, what makes you giggle like that, Teresa?
Because it's going to happen.
Thank you. And what does it feel like to see it?
I've been seeing like the trees, and I saw the houses. There's a lot of water, and I'm like, I don't want to live too close to the water. It's like, in spite of my fears, I just see myself doing. It's like the group that I work with is like, we just want to have a place where we could bring our families and friends, don't have to be worried about the stress of living here in the USA. And we are very much accepted there. So, I just want to be in a different place and just living in a home, in homes that's just really lovely, and just have some great dreams that we never even thought about doing. So it's my first time actually sharing with everyone. So, I just came out, so I was like, okay, it's out. So I'm grateful. Yeah.
All righty. So what we are going to do is hear the next story. We thank you, Teresa, for your shares. And welcome to anyone who's just joining. Family, we are at 68, right? Good number, but 70 is a juicier number. So let's get there. Let's make that happen. Let's manifest. So if someone is not in the space, please do invite. And we are always welcoming in new folks. So what we're going to experience now is our next Woo anthology excerpt. We are preparing to share these stories in a mighty way. So as I prep, I'm going to ask you to drop in the chat what has come up for you thus far as you listen to these I Choose stories. Drop it in the chat, because we are all choosing every day by default and by design, right? I chose to get up at 5:30 in the morning so I could be here in the space preparing at 6 a.m. There are things that I don't choose, right? I'm just letting things go willy-nilly and just be like a feather on the in the wind. And that can have its great prospects, but it can also create messiness and things that I don't intend because I'm living by default. So I see that Desiree says she chooses me. Keep dropping them in. And I'm going to ask Kenyofu to read some of the declarations as we prepare for the next transition.
Okay, so as they're coming in, I'm going to start with Mika, who dropped hers first. She says, I choose to release my wellness business, some deep fears by choosing to do plant medicine. I choose to open my heart to open my heart to a new relationship. Wu created the space for me to learn new ways to heal and expand from awesome facilitators. I still don't drink ginger ale from ARIAH session. I am still using lightning bolts of lavender light from Kandine. I got to learn from community courage. Choosing, I choose health and wellness. I choose, okay, that's from Denise West. I choose me from Desiree Brown. I choose to take time and breathe from Denise West. My mug says choose happy. And Stacy says gratitude. Sharina Davis says, I choose gratitude, wellness, joy, and love. And Stacy says, I choose boldness and being unreasonable.
All righty. Loving it, family. So who is up next is Sis Star Amelia. She is the narrator, and she'll be sharing Mama Amal's Woo anthology story, and you will watch us play it back. So family, prepare yourselves to receive from our beloved elder, Mama Amal, and our awesome facilitator, coach extraordinaire, Sis Star Amelia.
My God, I choose to do that. As I sat in the back of the room, watching participants sitting on the edge of their seats, hanging on every word spoken by the forum leader, I thought to myself, I wish I could do that. Do what, you ask? Well, let me explain. Landmark is a work that guides a person into areas of their lives where healing is needed. The forum leader is a well-trained individual who can assist people on that journey. Wow, to be able to do that was a pipe dream and well beyond my skill set. At 76 years of age, let's face it, all I could do was assist in the back of the room, smile and make people feel like they matter. Don't get me wrong, that was important too, and was part of the Landmark customer service. I did it well because they did matter to me, but a sister can dream. So there I was in the back of the room, holding space for transformation for all the participants and having a sense that I'm contributing to their lives. In March of 2020, I got a text from a friend who recommended I go on this Zoom link that I might find interesting. What I saw was this young sister, my daughter's age, facilitating the program. What I heard coming from her was wisdom and truth delivered with elegance. She didn't even stutter. To say the least, I was impressed. I went back the next day and another young sister was facilitating, and she was equally as elegant and knowledgeable as that first young sister. Now here I am, 1.5 years later. Not only am I still here and receiving gifts of insight that has helped me to grow and have more confidence in myself, but I'm a facilitator as well. My sessions inspire and move people to a higher level of spiritual insight. Who knew that at the age of 78 years, I would be doing what I dreamt of doing 2 years ago, assisting people on their journey to self-healing? Oh, an added blessing. I'm part of an internet family of like-minded brothers and sisters, my Woo family. I'm complete.
I chose.
I chose. I chose.
I chose.
I chose.
I choose.
I choose.
I chose. I choose.
We're going to see Mama Amal's story as a 3-part. And wow, I'm a youngin' too. Let's watch.
She's so captivating, so riveting. Do I have it in me to be the same? I must get closer. Young lady, younger than me? Oh, this is quite inspirational. I need to get a closer look. This young lady, she is just amazing. How do I get to that level? Ooh. Ooh.
I am growing. I am taking in. I am hearing. I am soaking this all up. Whew. I am growing. Oh, I am taking this in and soaking it up, and I am living and breathing this new light I have. Growing and living.
And let's see, I just joined Woo on Facebook. Let's see what today's topic is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, my brain is expanded. My heart is expanded. My spirit. You know what? Let me take some notes. Let me take some notes here. How is she like this? How she must have been doing this for so long. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your gifts with us.
Thank you, actors. Mama Amal, give us some of that beautiful face. Where are you, Mama? There you go. Unmute yourself with your crying self. Come on. How was that for you? Beautiful?
It was. Yes.
No, I said, how was that for you? Beautiful. I'm not naming it for you. You're beautiful.
Calling me beautiful in my morning regalia. Oh my gosh. It was, you know, when the first actor, and I don't have my glasses on, I can't call her name. When Ayodele, yes, when Ayodele came right up to the camera was saying, isn't she, look at her. What I thought was, look at that. That's me now. That's me. You know, she was mirroring you and Mika and Nikki and Sahuspid and everybody that facilitates was mirroring me at my old age of 78. I just said, oh my gosh. Thank you.
Thank you, beloved.
I feel so useful.
Yes.
I'm not moving towards the end of my life. I am starting a new beginning, and I just, oh, thank you.
Hey. We're so grateful for you as our elder stateswoman in the Wu Nation. You keep me young. I don't know what you're talking about. You definitely keep me young and popping, and you make me see a future of my seasoned and aging self as vibrant, juicy, and sexy and delicious. So thank you for that. All right, family. We cooking with grease. Who has the next story? Like, we have so many choosings to choose from. And we're at 70, y'all. You know we can go to 75. So keep inviting folk. We're gonna make it do what it does. We're 70 in the Zoom space. I'm sure that there are folks in the Facebook space. Some of them jumped ship from Facebook and came over here so they can actually participate and share their stories. And it's all good. So who has the next share? I see the sister's hand is up. Do I hear that Sister ARIAH wants to share? Is that true?
Yes, that is true.
All right. Are you showing your face on camera? Or are you out there floating? I think I might have stopped your video. Oh, there you go. There you go. Beautiful. So, sister, I know you can rock with this. You know, I admire you so because you're able to, you know, dramatize. You know, we're fellow actors or thespians. And I know you can rock with the question I'm about to ask. So if your story was a historical Black figure, who would it be?
Ooh. On the spot. Okay, who would it be? It would be, let's see. See, I gotta think about that one.
No, you don't. Just pick somebody. You probably played somebody before in your acting history.
So I'm gonna pick, it would be Tina Turner.
Tina Turner, yeah. Well, Tina Turner is not, well, she is historical, but she's still with us. She's still doing her thing, right?
Oh, you said
that's good. You can pick her. There's Tina from back in the day, Ike and Tina Review, and then there's Tina now, and then there's Tina in the middle, the life. So it's all good and juicy. So tell your Tina Turner story, but really about your choosing. You know what I mean. So where's your story begin?
Okay, my story begins with phone calls and texts. So I had been receiving phone calls and texts from various sisters that I knew saying, you gotta come on to the Wu. And the first 1 and 2 calls I didn't really respond to, because there's always somebody calling me to say, come to this circle, come to this, different things, and it's a lot. But once I got like a few of them, I said, wait a minute now, that's like the 4th or 5th person that reached out to me about this. Let me see. And then my sister called me, right? And I was like, all right, let me really see what's going on, right? And I got on, and that was it. I was like, this is the space to be. It really helped me to come alive, to trust myself, to believe in my ideas. I was a person that would always have a lot of ideas, but I wouldn't follow through with my ideas. I would just have a great idea and never really execute it. And since being a part of Wu, it has given me the discipline and the courage and belief in myself to be able to follow through in my ideas. So since being a part of Wu,
I've had a mother-daughter event, which you participated in. Thank you so much, Queen Tree. I have kept events for children on the holiday. I kept a Papa and Mama Christmas event for children, so they can come and take pictures with our African American Papa and Mama Claus and do other fun, wonderful activities. I have been waking up much earlier. I'm a person that wasn't a morning person.
Okay, got it.
And you kind of like kick me in my butt and get me up early in the morning because I want to get the healing on in the morning. It has charged my day so I can walk through the day more confidently and connect with people more. So, woo, what can I say?
Woo-hoo. Yes, indeed. Thank you. So because of how you opened up with all the voicemail texts and people reaching out to you from all over the place, we're going to see your story, sister, as a voicemail. And you'll see what that is when we start it. And the title is What You Want. Let's watch. Everyone go off camera, please. You have reached Sister's voicemail. Please leave a message after the beep. Beep.
Yeah, hello, sis. Listen, I know we're all quarantined and all of that. I know things are hard right now, but sis, the Woo Nation, you gotta tap in. Why? Because you are gonna feel togetherness. You are gonna feel connected. You have an opportunity to tap back into network. Sis, are you awake? Wake up, girl. Call me when you get this. I know you be trying to not call people back and not follow through, but this is the chance, girl. Come on, tap in. Beep.
Beep. Whoa, this is your next awesome big idea. And I know there are so many of us just bouncing around in your head. You have those big wheels really turning, all the time. And I just want to let you know, I would like to be more than an idea. Okay, we're all swirling around here. Okay, and we know we're worth it. We just have to be let out. You think you can do that? Beep.
Sister, I just got one thing to say to you. Woo! Better than all the rest, you feel it. Woo! 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 Yes, you woo! Beep.
Hi, this message is for sister. Hi, you don't know me, but I'm a sister who came and participated with my mother at the event that you put together. I just really want to say I'm so grateful, and I thank you so much for really opening a door for my mother and I to connect and get closer. This time apart has really made us consider how much we need each other even more. And so thank you for opening this possibility for us to connect and not be afraid of distancing one another. So thank you for that closeness. Thank you, sister. Beep.
Beep. Hi. This is the sun calling, and I just wanted to say I noticed you have been waking up before I'm even up, which is a little different than what you've been doing before. And I see that during the day you are have more confidence. You're greeting the day with like a totally different energy, and I think that's cool. And I just want to say you are stealing my thunder a little bit because you're bringing your rays out and you're just radiating before I get up. So if you could just start a little later, that would be great. Keep doing what you're doing, but just don't take my thunder, okay? Thanks. Beep.
This is remembrance, just thinking back to where we were and seeing how far we've come, seeing what we're doing, the lives we're changing our life, and we're going to keep going, and we're just looking back, and we're going to keep continuing. Beep.
Sister's voicemail is now full. Beep. Sister, come on back.
Oh, wow.
How was that for you, beloved?
That was amazing. That was amazing. Not me outshining the sun.
You don't know you do that? So beautiful. Thank you for sharing, beloved. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So everybody, there's so many I choose statements that you can choose from. Let's drop them in, drop them in, drop them in as we make our next transition and prepare for our next share. So next up, as you drop those I choose statements in, we're going to experience one of our awesome, powerful brothers extraordinaire, John Carl Martin, as he shares his story. So he's reading his own, because John Carl's dope like that. So let's get ourselves prepared for that. As you keep dropping in the statements, we want to make sure that we're acknowledging ourselves for being powerful choosers of life, of light, of opportunity, of juiciness. Please. So John Carl, are you ready, bro? Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
All right, let's do this. Let's do it.
I came to Woo with the desire to share my life stories and my purpose, to be an advocate for those who may have been challenged like me. But first, I had to grow in my confidence, grow to be more transparent. This helped me to develop the value and principle of authenticity. I grew up with a communication challenge, a severe, profound hearing loss, and no one knew. This was undiscovered until I was the age of 32. I had been judged and deemed difficult. I was almost robbed of my greatness by the related traumas. Woo became my incubator, my cocoon. In this space, there was no judgment. I was embraced, supported, and loved unconditionally by this community. It allowed me the space to be authentically me. A space where I choose to transform.
I choose.
I choose.
I choose.
I choose.
I choose.
I choose.
I chose.
I chose.
I choose.
I can hear clearly now. We're going to see John Carl's story as a 3-part. Let's watch. Io, Christine, and Patrick.
Let me stretch my wings. I'm flying now. I'm learning how to fly. Woo, thank you Thank you, Wu, for giving me my wings so that now I can stand upright and fly right. I fly right. Thank you, Wu, for getting me out of my cocoon. It was so tight and dark in there, but now I have the confidence to be my new self.
All right. Just come inside and let us hold you. It's okay, you don't have to do anything in here. You just be yourself. Just let us take care of you. Let us hold you. Let us carry you while you grow. Let us hold you. Welcome to Wu.
This is the judgment that's been following you, but I'm getting further away. I know it, and I'm actually letting go of you. The judgment that's trying, I'm letting go. You can't see me clearly because I'm letting go of you, John Carl. I'm letting go. Judgment will not stand in your way.
Thank you, actors. John Carl, if you could come on and share what it felt like to experience your story played back.
Shivery. It left me shivering. I have first time experiencing this kind of interpretation of my journey, who I've been, and yeah, I can't wait to watch the replay. Fully embrace it. It left me very open. Definitely felt that. Thank you so very much.
Ashe. Thank you, brother, for sharing your story. All right, family. So we know how this goes. We've been doing this for 1 hour and 19 minutes, and we have some time to go. So that means there are more stories out there that we can mine and share. So who has the next story? We're exploring choosing, and you may want to go in another direction, but we want to all celebrate the power and the magnificence of Wu and what it provides. So please do let us know, because oh gosh, and you're choosing to release that relationship, and you're choosing to create the space for your growth and development, and you're choosing to start that LLC or to work on your health and well-being. Something has transformed, not just for you, but also for the folks that are around you. So who has the next share? All right, Theodora, loving it, loving it. Thank you for raising your hands. So Theodora, unmute yourself. And if your story was an animal, what animal would it be?
My story was an animal. I think it would be a mother bear.
Ashe, love it. All right, so tell your mother bear of a story. Let's hear it.
I came to Wu maybe in May of the first year. I guess it was around like maybe session number 40 something. And I don't know who or how. I saw it on email a couple of times in my email, and I clicked on it. And what I remember was, I think it was a session that Mika had, and it was about what type of what type of a partner I think it was that you would be, whether you was an A type, a B type, or a C type. And it was very engaging and very enlightening. And it made me move a little differently, just even at one. So I kept coming back every morning, 7 o'clock. I set my clock, I would get up.
Tell us how it shifted you, like what was different after you experienced that session and, you know, were impacted by that. What shifted?
That particular session shifted how I was just getting into a new relationship. And that particular session shifted how I moved. I found in that session that I was that like clingy person, or so I kind of backed up, and it just opened my eyes to how I moved in the relationship, or how I moved in that type of in a relationship. So I kind of backed up, but there was so many aha moments in Woo.
Name some.
So much growth.
What's an aha moment that you want to share besides what you shared already about that experience of the type A, B, like just that exercise? What other aha moments did you have?
One of them was letting go of not enough, or not being worthy, or from my past as a young girl. I'm 76 years old. So being 76, you know, somebody had a motto, and my motto is I'm 76 and I'm just getting started. So Mother Ma, we are just getting started. So I want y'all all to know that we are just getting started, and learning and transforming and becoming. I have been fighting with my weight for I don't know how long. I haven't been 200 pounds, and I couldn't tell you when. Today I'm 200 pounds and on my way down. So all of this I can attribute to my time in Woo, and just choosing me. I choose me. I choose me to take care of myself. I'm that mother bear that takes care of everybody, my children, you know, anybody who needs. I'm that mother bear that takes care of all her cubs. But it's time to also take care of me. And I might sound all mixed up. I apologize. But
no need to apologize. We're following you. And we definitely want to give back what you're so generously giving to us with your 76-year-old awesome self, right?
My main thing to let people know is that I have grown.
Yeah.
I have grown so much through Woo. And I love me. And Sahuski, I'm not Sahuski. Is that how you pronounce the name? I love all of me.
Ashe. All right. So
and that was a learning. I had to learn to do that.
Got it. Thank you. Thank you. So we're going to see your story, Theodora, as a 3-part. And the title that I gave is Mother Bear, Licking My Own Paws. Let's watch. Everybody go off camera.
Oh, wow. This feels really strange to let go of this. Really. Wow. Wow, that felt kind of good. I think I'm going to go back and do some more. Okay, weird, but I'm ready to let that go, I think. I think I'm okay. I'm growing, but I'm also shrinking. I'm also letting go. Yes. because I am enough, right? So this is actually getting easier. Let me let go of this old thought, this old pattern, this old thing that likes to choke me sometimes, but no, not today. Not today. No, and I've only got a little more to go because I am feeling lighter. Haha! Old expectations of myself, old disappointments, feeling like I'm not enough. Bye! Yes, and what's this one? Ah, this old pal kept this baggage with me for so many years. Bye.
Ooh, getting all these stories, soaking this up. I do see. Okay, I feel that story. I'm clingy, but Woo, I'm clinging to you, Woo. That's what I'm clinging to, and I'm gonna keep coming back, because we're just getting started. I'm clinging to you, Woo, and we're just getting started.
I call this meeting to collect all the pieces of my heart that I've given to you all, because I thought that it would be in a better space with you. And I'm realizing I'd like to cover it in this light. And I think I can handle it now. So thank you. Thank you so much. I don't want to have to fight you for it. So just kindly place it in the white cloth so that I may cover it in my dreams and my goals and place it right back into a healthy, beautiful, wholesome space. Thank you. I thank me.
Thank you, actors. All right, Theodora, come back on if you will. Unmute yourself, beloved, and share. Did that capture your story?
Yes. Yes. Very beautifully.
Mm-hmm. It was beautifully told. So thank you.
Thank you.
All righty.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sis. All right, so pivot time. It's going on 8:30. You know, it's customary for us at 8 o'clock to acknowledge those who might have to sign off for work. You know, I'm sad because we went from 70 something to 62, but it's all good. You know, folks came in, were able to show themselves and be a part of this journey of celebration. And we're going to celebrate all day on our Facebook page. But at 8:30, here we are, and there may be some that have to sign off. So if you do have to sign off, please do check out what we put in the chat about the donation opportunities. So as we pivot into going into year 3, right? Starting off the journey by tomorrow, moving towards year 3, we ask that you set up a monthly donation offering, love offering for WOO, because we consistently keep giving in this space, and we want everyone who is desirous and who has the capacity to keep giving in this space on a regular basis as well. So please do click the link, check or click your level of giving on a monthly basis, and we will honor that, and we celebrate you and appreciate you for co-creating this space and offering currency and my own natural energy yield, which is our acronym for money in the WOO space. My own natural energy yield and yields, because we're dope like that. And if you have to go, love you, thank you, acknowledge what you've gotten before you transition off. And I also want to take this time to ask Kenyofu to read some of the posts on the chat, because y'all have been so generous with your posting. So whether it's Facebook or in the Zoom space, let's hear what we have.
Okay, from Anna Palmer, she says, I choose to wake up early morning to receive the light in more ways than one. I wake with excitement to hear and share a community that embraced and welcomed me. I thank Teresa Scott for inviting me to grow and ascend. I have grown and thank all that have poured into me. I hope that I've contributed to the growth of others as well. From Facebook, Jem says, I choose to live deliberately and peacefully. And Deborah McKinney says, I choose to be responsible for my life. I choose to love myself. Kaisha from Facebook says, I choose to be faithful to this community. Okay, there's communications between folks, and love for Mama Mal, a suggestion from Z to, let me see, I just passed it. I'm thinking I can remember it. Sorry, okay, so I can't find it now. I thought it'd be cool to add, but y'all can read it. All right, Facebook, Al Scott says, because of Wu, I choose to truly believe I am enough. And she also says, Mama Ma really does keep us young. All righty, scrolling.
All right, a few more, and then we're gonna jump back in. Got a surprise for y'all.
Okay, I see Cheryl Martinez says, I choose to heal. Stacy says, I choose to be light. Teresa says, I choose daily healing. Quasi says, I choose to grow.
Sure.
Athenia says, I choose self-expression and sexual healing. There's more, should I go on?
No, let's just keep them coming, and let's watch some of the offerings from the community and see where it takes us. We're on a journey, y'all, and let's choose it. Let's choose it. Here we go.
I choose.
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 I
I
choose.
choose.
I choose.
I choose.
I choose.
I
I
choose.
choose.
I choose.
I choose.
I choose to grow. I choose woo.
I choose health because without health, there's no development and there's no progression. Wu has helped me shape myself as a person by being outspoken, by being grateful for what I have each and every day, and by changing my diet, and as well as helping me start my fitness journey back in October of last year. And I just want to thank Shawnee for this great vision for what she's doing, and I'm proud to be a part of this community.
Greetings, Supreme Ones. I am Sahu Speaks, the singing healing hands artist. I chose Woo because I love the format. I love the community. I love the listening the community has. And I love the topics that we hear each and every day. I get to affirm who I am without any questions about what's coming in. The information is always high vibrational. I also get to be a facilitator once a month, which is a wonderful thing. And I was able to do that from the Woo Facilitators training. I was able to learn how to work with the technology with our admin, to understand how to engage with the community, and also how to present my topic. So thank you so much to the Woo community. I choose you. Be supreme.
Hello, my name is Kaisha Cochran, and I'm a member of the Wake Up Everybody community. When I attend the Wake Up Everybody sessions, I am choosing mental clarity by being part of the Woo community every day. I am choosing health and prosperity when I do yoga with Gogisha Stacy and learn about dental health with Miss Faye Walker. The Woo community also affords me the ability to choose financial abundance when I follow tips from Alicia Holmes and tap into my ancestral roots when I follow Catherine and Bali Green Johnson. I am also choosing to be at peace when I meditate with Sally Santiago. When I choose to Wake Up Everybody community, I choose everything that is for me.
All right, I choose. I've chosen. We are the chosen ones, and every day we get to live the life that we are choosing. Like the life that you got is a matter of choice. The life that you don't have is a matter of choice. And so in Woo, we choose to elevate, to educate ourselves, to ascend, and all of that is our choosing. So the next piece that you will see is a playback fluid compilation or compilation fluid. And just asking all of you to watch as we engage in the story of choosing with intention. Let's watch. Everyone go off camera, please.
Good morning. It's time to woo. I just get up and I am ready to woo because I choose. I choose to. I choose.
I'm healing on fertile ground. I'm healing on fertile ground. I'm healing on fertile ground.
I'm choosing to
Healing
jump
on
into this
fertile
technology.
ground. I
Okay,
want
all
to share
right.
it and believe it and share it and hold it and love it and share
Ready to
it.
jump in?
Choosing jumping in.
Hold it.
I'm just going to jump
Healing
in,
on
okay?
fertile
Just going to jump in. It's something new to
ground.
try. I
I'm
choose.
healing on
Jump
fertile
in.
ground. Healing on fertile
It doesn't
ground.
serve me.
I'm healing on fertile ground.
Thank you, actors. Wow. Sahu Speak, Kaisha, if you're in the house, Adam, if you can show yourselves if you're here, or if you're on Facebook, Kaisha, you can definitely, there you go, Adam. There you go. There you go. And just the folks that we saw in the video, just unmute and just share what you got out of that experience of witnessing yourself and sharing your story. So Adam, unmute. Sahu Speak, unmute. And Kaisha, you can share on Facebook if that's where you are. Go ahead, Adam, please.
What I got out of this presentation is that I feel very liberated to be with you all. You guys have helped me grow. You guys have helped me see myself as a creator versus being a victim. And I just want to give thanks to Shawnee, give thanks to everyone that show up each and every week. And I also want to give thanks to the administrators and everybody that has created a space for not only myself but for everyone to express their vulnerability, to give them a space where they can heal and transform into something that had never been before. And I just want to say that we should continue to move forward, continue to grow, continue to live one another, because this is all we have. And let's keep growing, everybody. And I'm complete. And I love y'all to life.
Love you too. Kisses back. You're famous for that. Since you came into the space, always throwing kisses. We don't get as many as we used to, but I'm grateful you gave us one today. Sahu Speed, are you ready?
Yes, greetings everyone. That was so nice. Seeing me, that was really cool. I really got more to seeing everybody else. So Adam, that really inspired me just to hear your story. It's great to be acknowledged. I want to say thank you for that. But Adam, your story really inspired me, and Keisha. So thank you so much. And that's what this community does. It just inspires me every day. So thank you.
All right. I don't know if it was a share by Kaisha. We want to definitely, when we play stories back, acknowledge the tellers before we move on to the next story. So thank you, Adam, Sahu Speed, and Kaisha for your share. We love all of you, and there's more to come. All right. So Yogisha, I see your hand is up. So are you prepared to share your story? And where does the story begin if it's a yes?
Ooh, let me take a deep breath.
All right. We done snatched your breath, Stacey.
Yeah, that was so beautiful. I just sat here and just started crying because I was like, this is amazing. This is the second year, and you started out saying this is going to be for a month.
Mm-hmm.
And the lives that have been transformed is just like, it's amazing. And just to know that, I thought of you all month, and this is Women's Month. And I was like, I didn't acknowledge Shawnee the way that that I
plan on to. And hey, March is not over yet. Not that I need March to acknowledge you. And I'm just so moved. I'm so moved by who you are. You've been my activator since I don't know how many years. I used to call Shawnee my activator because if I needed something, I'll just call her. She probably talked to me for 5 minutes and I was like, activator. I said, she's the activator, like Jerry Curl, like, you know, Shawnee on, and I was popping. I was like, oh, I'm ready to go. So that's, so I'm going to shut up and then say my share now. So
I was like, I thought we was in your share, but go ahead, girl. We ready. We ready.
So my share here, I'm going to read it and pop back on camera. I have it on my phone. Okay. So I said, I choose, and am chosen. I chose to emerge and to keep ascending in my business, my coaching, facilitating and leading boldly, trusting my goddess voice, which is that of the divine, and tapping into spirit and letting her lead unapologetically.
All right, beautiful. So Stacy, like you are in this space, and you were mentioned in Kaisha's share in the video about you as Yogisha and how you've chosen us. Like, I know you're busy, you have a big life, and you do that with intention, but just tell us more about what this has meant to you, who you've worked with in this space. I know you've worked with all of us and blessed us many, many days. I don't know if you are still neck and neck with maybe me or Mika or others with the number of facilitated sessions, but what has happened with you as a result of that? And what have you gotten from your choosing us as a Woo community?
Wow. So what I've gotten, it's so much. I don't even know what to say. Like from what I've gotten from choosing to be with the community is family, like a whole nother community, and then it extends beyond. So and with the free giveaways or giveaways at the sessions, I'm able to interact with people outside of Woo. It's still in Woo, but then, you know, being able to do healing sessions with them, pranic healing sessions, and then people, you know, giving me testimonies on how their body has changed or how they are healed now, and doing yoga with people and coaching, people calling me because they know I have a son with autism, and then getting information and having those consultations. So it's just like really just being like, it's like a blanket, like across the book, like a big blanket. I see a big colorful blanket, so a big colorful blanket just laying, and just like, I see birds, little birds, and I'm just flying around like to all the birds, like it's the big community. We're in the trees chirping together. We're on the beach, like we're just loving one another. So it's just love. My heart is just expanded, which has me be like, we started this in a pandemic, and you spoke about LLCs. I just created my LLC January, and I'm just like, you know, it's bigger and bigger and just more. And I've learned and met so many people in this space. We had Alicia Holmes here. Alicia has took me on my wealth journey, and just like so much of my life has changed since being in this space. Because of being in this space, if I wasn't here, I would never have met her. My net worth has increased. You know, what I do with investing, just like who I am as a person. I wouldn't even, that wasn't me when I started Woo. Like it was, you know, I was still powerful and great. But now it's just like, oh my goodness, like what's next? Like what's next? It's like the sky, there is no limit. So I got that from also my family here and Wake Up Everybody. And every time I see you, I see me. Every time I see John Call, I see me. I see Adam, I see me. I see, you know, Teresa, I see me. It's all like a oneness, really.
What beautiful. Such a powerful share. So Stacy, we're going to see your story as a free beat. And I love what you shared about family. So the title is, It's a Family Affair. It's a family affair. Let's watch. Everyone, if you could go off camera. Tiffany. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. As I fold my hands before my heart, move with ease and grace, manifesting in body and form, I say, woo, here I am, y'all. Woo, here you are, y'all. It's a family affair. So I say, downward dog, and I say, stretch your arms, and I say, let yourself breathe your way into your next transformation. And I say, woo, it's a family affair because I am Stacy Yogisha and you see me as that. I am flying high every day as I tune in and tuck myself in to this powerful ball of fire. Yogisha I am, and you are my community. And I touch you and you touch me, and it's virtual, y'all, but it's a family affair. So I feel you and you feel me, and we breathe, woo, together. And I say to the sun, thank you for manifesting these awesome flowers that are woo. I say thank you to Kaisha for showing up. I say thank you to Amal. I say thank you to Kyra. I say thank you to Candace. I say thank you to John. I say thank you to Shawnee, my activator. Curls on activation. I'm doing my work. Woo, woo, because I am Yogisha. Fine as awesome wine, drinking it in and up every day. I'm on Facebook and then I tune in on Zoom, and sometimes I double dutch because I got it like that. Woo! And it's a family affair, y'all. We doing it up. We're transforming every day. I'm making moves and money. I'm investing in me. I'm on a journey to wealth. Can't you see? My own natural energy yields all kinds of people, places, and things. Woo! Here I am. Woo! What I do. Woo! I am dope. Woo! I'm on fire. Woo! Yes, yes, yes. Woo nation. Woo nation. Breathe. Upward facing dog. Breathe. Woo! Breathe. Ashe. Stacy, thank you, actors. How was that?
Oh, that was so good. I kept saying, oh, I should be screen recording this, but I was like, duh, I could get the playback.
Thank you.
So good. Thank you for embodying. I see Ayodele. What's the F? What's her first name?
Farrelly.
Farrelly. Oh, thank you. I was looking at your body like, ooh, I'd be looking good like that. I'd be good like that. And y'all just embrace me. Thank you so much. That was amazing. I love it. Thank you, Queen.
We love you, beloved. So we have two more things before we close out with this powerful community. Y'all have been so generous, so awesome. Woo nation, woo, woo, woo child, woo tribe. We love you so much. So let us hear now from our beloved brother, Molly, who allows for our powerful admin, Tiffany, to just be her awesome self in this space. Just holding her up in the background as she negotiates as an admin and as a facilitator and as a leader on many fronts for Spirit of a Woman and this Woo Nation, this Wake Up Everybody community. So, Brother Molly, are you ready to share an excerpt from Sistar Sahuspi Kokai's Woo Anthology story?
I am.
All right, y'all know why I chose him. I don't got to say much after you hear this voice. All right, so let's do it. Molly, take it away.
A new day dawns. Here I am. It's the middle of June. I have cleared and refreshed myself up, and I'm getting ready to do my 300 jumping jacks right before Woo Nation starts. This is the early morning inspirational Zoom, and now the Facebook show that gets me ready for the day. This is where I get real topics to talk to my friends about throughout the day. I didn't want to miss a day. I did not. But wait, hold up. This one day hits me a little differently. I no longer just want to see all the other folks presenting. I actually started to see myself as one of the presenters, opening up for the Woo community. I start to sing the intro song to myself. Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. Yes, I am awake and I want this. I want this for myself. I want this for others to see and experience. I have something to offer. My journey is starting now. Lucky for me, Wake Up Everybody has weekly training for facilitators. Now, I don't know when they started that, but I jumped on it once I heard. Thank you, Creator.
I chose. I choose.
I
choose.
choose.
I chose.
Awakening.
I chose.
Choose.
Okay.
Choose.
I choose.
And so we had the experience of Sahu Speed's story in the video earlier. And so we're going to move forward. I want you to experience the rest of the video that was created from community members that are part of the Wake Up Everybody journey. They're awesome, they're phenomenal, they're so generous. Thank you, Molly, for sharing and just being your awesome self as well. And let's take this in, and then we're going to prepare for a final presentation from the Big Apple Playback Theater. So hold on, hold up, and just drop what the experience has been thus far. Not just about the Woo journey, but us being here this morning together. Drop that in the chat as we prepare to see the rest of the shares of choosing. And you can read some of them, please, while I set up.
Okay. Well, let me start from the bottom up. Okay, so Sahusby says, thank you so much. Dr. Kennebrew says, this has been so powerful, healing. Denise, a reunion of our journey. Stacy says, my heart is held. Veronica says, affirming. Denise says, so impactful. Stacy says, I'm thinking of where I can use Monty's voice. Okay. Rukia says, beautiful, beautiful, loving. Anna Palmer says, Woo is a family affair. There's some fires in the space, some yeses, wows, are Shay. And Sweetness says, we rise and we wake and we rise. Zakia says, there is no limit. Evelyn says, I choose Woo. And some accolades for Adam.
Awesome. All right, we are ready. Coach Kenyofu, you want to say a final thing before we go, or we can do it?
No, go ahead.
All right, and playbackers, we're going to see this, and then once there was is right after.
I choose me. I choose me because of my involvement in Woo over the last 2 years. Woo has allowed me to think, feel, and acknowledge myself more than I ever have. I give thanks for all of the givers and all of the receivers, because in our receiving, we shared our experience. And I thank Woo for that. The reason that I have the sister behind me is because she is a symbol of giving and receiving. I received this photo in Cuba, and she sat in the plaza, and as she sent out enormous energy, people gave her back energy, money, food, and all sorts of sustenance. And that's what Woo has done for me. It has fed me enormously, and I give thanks, and I'm complete.
Happy second anniversary, Woo. This is Kyra Harris, facilitator, member, and student of Woo. I'm super excited to be able to celebrate with you 2 years. I can't believe it. And keeping with the theme of choice, I want to tell you what I choose. I choose to heal and elevate. I ended up participating in a number of different modalities that have allowed me to start, let me say start, because it's definitely a journey and a process, but to start to release the hurts, the pain, the disappointment, the shame, the resentment, the anger that I was holding on to. And this has allowed me to elevate, to slowly elevate to the level that I know that God has intended for me to live. So this is thanks to Woo, just for igniting a fire up my butt, as well as just inspiring me with the other facilitators and just all that I've learned. So thanks again. I love you.
I choose to heal.
Greetings, family and friends. I am Denise Renee West, 64 and divine, smoother than fine wine. I'm here celebrating with Woo because it's helped me over these past couple of years, and I'm choosing to do something because of that. I'm choosing to release. I'm choosing to release that it's too late for me to transform, grow, and ascend. I'm choosing to release fears, obligations, and guilt. I'm choosing to release that I'm not an orgasmic being. I'm an orgasmic being all day, every day. I'm choosing to release from worry because it robs me of my time. I'm choosing to release that I don't have gifts that the world needs anymore. I have more than enough gifts, and I'm willing to share them. I'm releasing from the shackles that has kept me from being authentically me. I am also releasing the shouldas, the wouldas, and the couldas, and respecting the process.
With Wake Up, I'm choosing to heal spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. I choose.
I choose.
I choose.
I choose.
I have chosen.
I chose.
I choose.
I choose every
I
day.
choose.
Jay. So asking the community to go off camera, and we have one final gift for you, and then we'll be complete with this part of our celebration. The celebration continues. It's every day if we choose it. So, Coach Cheryl, thank you. Thank you.
Once there was a woman who chose to look deep inside herself, face her condition, and say, no, I choose to live.
Once there was a man who wanted to become an advocate, who found Woo and learned and saw his authenticity through this process.
Once there were two elder women in the space, and they grew through Woo, and they shared through Woo, and they are just getting started.
Once there was a community of powerful people who chose to grow, who owned their power, who spoke their truth, who transformed their lives, and who loved, 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 themselves, and one another. We choose. Will you take it? Will you nourish yourself from it? I will. Ashe. Thank you, family. You can come back on camera.
Woo!
So I'm going to pass it back to the admin team. Say goodbye to Christine. Thank you, Christine, for your awesome artistry and participation.
Thank you, Woo community.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
Thank you. Woohoo!
Love you.
Thank you.
Any of the actors
Birthday, fam.
we do understand. But the floor is yours, my lovely.
Thank you.
Okay, so if you put the slides up, then I can speak them.
You guys do printing and notary?
Notary's right here, darling.
All right, mute yourselves if you're talking in the background. And Dave, can you take this sound share down? You can also take it, love.
Yes, I'm going to read the chat while you share the screen. The slide.
I forgot I had to do it. Look at me. So caught up in the emotion, I forgot my job.
Yeah, somebody else has to take the share from me. I can do stop here though.
All good. All right, go ahead.
I don't see anything.
You said you were going to share from the chat while I
Oh, okay, yes. I was hearing also voices. All right. Ayodele says, happy birthday, Woo, and community pleasure to serve you all, us all. And Shawnee says, Ashe, and happy birthday, Woo. Thankful for our community transformation. Hey, Shauna. Patrick says, thank you, Woo. Happy second year anniversary, birthday. Anna Palmer says, I love the actors. Thank you. Kathy Thompson, hi, Kathy, says, thank you, Christine. Tiffany says, thank you, playback. Evelyn says, awesome. Cheryl's got claps and hearts. All right. So Shawnee, did you want me to speak on this?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm resting over here. I was tired. Go ahead.
Got it. I'm sure you are. All right. Well, you all know Shawnee. You all know how to contact her, but in case you don't, because this might be your first day, or you just never paid attention here. This is her telephone number. So you can jot that down. You can find her on Facebook at Shawnee Benton Gibson. Her Instagram is at Shawnee the Healer, and her email is SOWleadershipdevelopment@gmail. So screenshot this if you choose, and then you'll have that when you need it. Next slide.
All righty.
And the playback theater. So Big Apple Playback Theater is what you watched. These wonderful performances, playbacks, representations of you, the individual and the community. So Facebook, you can go to Big Apple Playback Theater to find them. You go to Instagram, it's at big_apple_playback. And you can get, you can send an email to christinepowers111@gmail.com to get more information or to share whatever it is you choose to share. Screenshot this one as well.
I just dropped the, let me see, can y'all hear me? I dropped the website into the chat as well.
Okay. And love offerings. So this, my friends, this is the second year. And there's so much that was shared about what each of you received. And there's a whole lot more that I know that you haven't shared, because not everyone did speak on it. And the list can go on and on if you were. So the point here is to give back, to show, to represent in the form of dollars, what you feel that you received from this experience of Woo. So you can go to Zelle, Quick Pay, and using SOWleadershipdevelopment@gmail.com. You'll be able to make your donation there, or you can go to Cash App at $ Spirit of a Woman. And there's a link that's dropped in the chat. There's a couple of links, and it's based on what you choose to contribute on a monthly basis. You can choose your dollar amount based on the links. So the code that you're using is 553 WE2, as in 2 years, second year.
And I just wanted to encourage those for year 2 going into 3, if you have not given in the WU space because of financial challenges or for whatever reason, just encouraging everyone to claim that for where we're going. We have big plans for the WU Nation, and in order to move that forward, we need your support and your covering in the form of currency. You already give your energetic, spiritual, and emotional currency, your cognitive currency daily, and we want to be able to manifest through your or my own natural energy yield and yields, as we talked about. So just setting it up so that it's a monthly payment means that it's already out there, it's happening, and you don't have to worry about it on a daily, because we get busy and we forget. So I just wanted to put that out there before we move on to the next slide. And thank you in advance for everyone who's about to do that. And thank you so much for everyone who has given over the last 2 years to keep WU going and growing.
Okay, so next up, we have Hattie McCutcheon. She is speaking on the topic of the miracle of birth. That's tomorrow. And Martine Lisa Malaver, her topic is role play, part 1, a woman's work. Join her on Thursday.
Beautiful.
So I alluded to the fact that maybe there's some new people here today beginning their first year in our beginning of our 3rd year. So welcome. We'd like to know who you are. So drop in the chat and say, I'm new, this is my first day. And maybe even say who you were invited by. Definitely welcome you, and we want you to come back. You can join us here in Zoom or on Facebook. Next slide. But we are here 5 days a week. Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday are our long days from 7 to 8:30. And we have Monday and Wednesday, the shorter days from 7 to 7:30. You can work with your schedule, or you can work your schedule with us. We're here on Zoom, as I mentioned, and on Facebook. And if you would like to receive text messages every morning to say, get up and join us on WU, can do this right now. And this is send the word, type in the word WU Nation in your comment section to this number, which is 74121. So you're texting WU Nation to 74121 and press send, and you'll be on the automated text alert system.
Ashe.
And swag. So yes, you can get your swag. You saw some folks wearing swag or using their swag. Shawnee was demonstrating. You can get yours too. So go to bit.ly, that's bit.ly/WU swag, and choose from a mug, a thermos, a laptop sleeve, a bag, a journal, t-shirt, sweatshirt, colors, sizes, masks, lots of choices. Get yours today.
Ashe. I keep forgetting I'm the the slide first. Oh, go ahead, can you?
Sure, no problem. And so how do you stay in touch? And you know, if you've been here for a while, you know this, but you might have forgotten, or maybe you didn't really know, but every week you want to register. You want to register so that you can get the information every week. In the email, you will get who's speaking, what they're speaking about. You will have the links, and will also be updated on anything that's special happening during the week. Anything that the facilitators want to share, that could possibly be in that email. So be in the know by signing up registering at bit.ly/Wake Up Movement. And we're on Facebook. We have two groups, a private group and a public group. So the private group is bit.ly/Woo Community. We're streaming live there now. And the public page is bit.ly/Woo Nation, that's uppercase. Now, the private group, you need to request to be admitted. And the public group, you go there and you press like. So now, Instagram, you can see some of you, if you're on Instagram, you've seen us. If you you have to follow us in order to see us. But we're there, populating information at Wake Up Everybody Virtual and YouTube. And we're building that out some more as bit.ly/Woo on YouTube. And our email, info.wakeupseries@gmail.com. Send us a line. All right, so love shower time. Everyone come off of mute and give everybody that did, give us all, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Everyone who shared.
Thank
Thank you to the
Thank you.
actors.
Wonderful birthday. Wonderful.
Happy
I love
birthday,
it.
Woo.
Happy
Yes.
birthday.
Oh, love you.
Hey,
Happy
Ashe,
birthday
Thank you,
to
Kenyo
Woo.
Boo.
Happy birthday
To Woo.
Yes.
Happy
Birthday party.
birthday.
Wonderful.
Happy
Birthday.
birthday.
Alright.
Happy birthday to Woo.
Unlike.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
Hi, Veronica.
Thank you.
You
Thank
all.
Amelia.
Thank
By the
you.
way, restore
Everybody
your
make
food,
sure that
Anita.
you click on the link and give.
Have a blessed
It
evening.
is in giving that we
Marcia, hi,
receive. It is
Gail.
in giving that we
Woo
receive.
Nation. Woo child. I like
Yes.
that. Teresa, love
Thank
you, love you,
you.
love you. Keep choosing to live,
Thank you.
Teresa.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Be
Yes.
glad, Teresa.
Love.
Love
Namaste.
you.
Love you.
All of your love.